just like that, 3 weeks are in the books. 2 weeks of divisional games are in the books. And now we move on to some non-divisional games. But first, let's check out the action from week 3 and the high score and low score of the week.
In the Clash of Giants, Underground Methods struck down the proud Wise Dude Army. Jameer Gibbs thundered for nearly 27, and Jordan Mason, unexpected and unyielding, stormed the field for almost 24. Though Christian McCaffrey and Garrett Wilson shone brightly, the Army's hope was shattered when CeeDee Lamb fell to nothingness, and the battle was lost. Thus, the Methods claimed the crown of the week. In the narrowest of victories, by a single breath, the Caveman endured. Amin-Ra St. Brown and Jackson Smith Njigba carried him through the fire. Jonathan Taylor roared with close to 33. Yet Globo Jim's allies faltered, and the Caveman claimed triumph by the slimmest of margins after applying one reverse jinx with mere minutes left in the Monday night battle. With the cunning of Lamar Jackson and the might of A.J. Brown, return of the Lamar overcame the Jets. Caleb Williams soared for 29, yet the Jets' great weapons, Jefferson and Higgins, fell silent, leaving victory beyond their reach. The posse marched on, lifted by Omarion Hampton's relentless surge and the twin blades Nico Collins and Puka Nacua. Jalen Hurts fought valiantly for Hairweave Killer, scoring near 30. Yet his allies faltered, and the posse's banner flew triumphant. From the chaos rose a most unlikely hero, Hunter Henry, striking for 29 from the shadows of the tight end. Florida Man prevailed, while Untapped Potential remained untapped, betrayed by the faltering of Michael Penix Jr. Vengeance belonged to Chasen the Ring. On Monday night, they trailed by nearly 30, the fire of victory flickering low, but David Montgomery rose with a hammer blow of 29, and Jake Ferguson added his defiance. Across the field, Josh Allen and Cam Scatterbo fought bravely for Drake and Josh, yet Malik Neighbors fell silent. And so, from the brink of defeat, the ring blazed anew. Once more, the ring blazed brightest among all realms. For the second week in succession, Chasen the Ring claimed the crown of highest score. David Montgomery struck like a hammer of war, his 29 points shaking the field. Beside him, Kieran Williams and Jake Ferguson lent their strength, while the unlikely arm of Marcus Mariota added fire to the cause. When the storm had passed, the tally rose to 140, and the ring stood exalted, a beacon that all others must now behold with awe and dread.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces.
Alas, for Untapped Potential, the shadow lengthens once more. For the second week in succession, they bear the weight of the lowest score. Though Kenneth Walker fought valiantly with 18 and Trey McBride offered his strength, the host faltered elsewhere. Tyrod's spark dimmed, Jacobs was stilled, and Michael Penix fell silent against a storm. Their banner rose only to 106, and so Tamara finds herself again at the bottom of the realm, her promise untaken, their glory yet unseen.
An absolutely insane slate of games last week and the way that they all played out. But let's look in towards this week. What do we have on tap for week 4?
Behold, the banners rise and the horns sound, for the game of the week has come. Upon one side stands Josh, the Florida Man, whose champions are the stalwart Herbert and the swift Bijan, bearing the light of Gondor. At his side march George Pickens and Cortland Sutton, eager to carve their names in legend. But across the field looms Trent, master of return of the Lamar. His host is led by the sorcerer Lamar Jackson, joined by the Stormbringer Patrick Mahomes. Ajay Brown and Davante Adams sharpen their steel, while Travis Etienne rides as the hammer of the charge. This is no mere skirmish. This is the battle that shall shake the weak entire. For in Gondor and Mordor alike, whispers rise. The one who claims this field may yet shape the fate of the season. Upon the plains rides Jared the Juggernaut, wounded from 3 defeats, yet still bearing arms. His foes, Tyler and the mighty Chasen the Ring, seek to restore the fire of the ring once more. Jonathan Taylor and Drake London march with Jared, but across the field, Jamar Chase, Kieran Williams, and David Montgomery carry the banner of Gondor, a clash of desperate need and noble fire. Only one shall endure. Brody's fellowship, Drake and Josh, return to the fray, their fate resting in the arms of Josh Allen and the steady cook. But Daniel of the Underground is a cunning foe, with Baker Mayfield's fire, DK Metcalf's fury, and Deebo Samuel's stride. This meeting will be decided upon the knife's edge, where one misstep means ruin. In the Shire, the Wise Dude army marches with McCaffrey and Achan, swift as the rivers, while Craig's Hairweave killer thunders with Hertz, Tyreek, and Kelsey, the 3 terrors of Mordor. This is a battle of speed and strength, where heroes may rise or fall in but a moment's breath. From the caves comes EJ, unbeaten and proud, wielding Saquon Stevenson and Amun-Ra as his weapons. Hayden, with Jaden's jet, still seeks his first triumph, leaning on Justin Jefferson and T. Higgins to reclaim honor. One walks with the wind at his back, the other through shadow, yet even the lowliest flame may burn bright. Jacob's Poochie posse rides at full gallop, led by Kyler Murray, Alvin Kamara, and the radiant star Puka Nikua. Yet Temera and untapped potential stumble at the gates, their armies faltering despite Jacob's and Walker's valor. It is a battle of might against fragility, where the outcome seems foreseen. But in Middle-earth, no fate is sealed.
Almost a quarter of the way through the season already, but some big matchups this week, and good luck to everybody except Jared. We'll take a look next week at how it all plays out.